welcome to my channel, Beloved Tarot. How's everybody doing? How is everybody been? Happy Sunday. So today's pick a card reading will be about, the question will be, do they talk about you? And if so, what do they say? Okay, so here we have the three options, which is option 1, the peacock. Option number 2, the elephant. Option number 3, the butterfly. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of seconds to choose your option. Have you chosen? Great, because we're about to get started. So we're going to start with option number 1, which is the peacock. Okay. Let's stand right here. Put the other ones here. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what's going on with your special someone. Okay, for those that picked option number 1, does their special person talk about them, and what do they say? Does their special someone talk about them, and what do they say? Does your special person talk about you, and what do they say? Does their special person talk about them, and what do they say? Let's see here. Special person talk about you, and what do they say? Okay, let's see here. Let's see the gossip. Ooh, okay. Oh well. Okay, so for this option, I don't feel like they talk about you. I just feel like they think about you. And what they think about is that they want to offer you a new beginning, a reconciliation, and they spy on you. So I don't see so much that they purposely look to talk to someone about you, just to have conversations about you. But what they may do is, if they do talk about you, then they do it to find out information about you. You see here with the Ace of Wands, because wands can also signify communication. So that's what I see. I see that if they do communicate with someone, it's more to find out information about you, like how have you been? Are you with somebody else, etc. That's what I get here. Why do I feel that way? I feel that way because this is how they're feeling. They're feeling like the 9 of Swords, which is they're feeling really sad. They're feeling maybe even depressed. They have sleepless nights. They're all up in their head about the situation. So they feel like taking this action, and they feel like talking to you, like starting something new with you. And because with you they felt free. They felt carefree, I could say. They felt happy. And also this may be that they're probably going to do it, but out of an impulse, without really thinking it through. Just like, oh, I'm just gonna talk to this person, like I'm done feeling this way, I'm just gonna talk to them and tell them, I love you, I want a new beginning with you, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what they're gonna offer you. See here with the 6 of Pentacles, that's something that they're going to offer you, and they want to, because right now they're losing a lot of they have insomnia, sadness, sleepless nights, all that stuff. Why? Because they want this new beginning with you. And here I'm getting also for some people that you've never been with that person, and you just want to know whether they're interested in you. Yes, Yes, they are interested in you. And yes, if they do talk about you, they may ask their friends, like, hey, what's her name or his name, or, you know, tell me more about this person. Are they in a relationship with somebody else? Like, they spy on you to see what you're up to, and what are you doing and stuff like that. Because, they do want to be with you. But this is also for people that have been with that person in the past and they're not with them right now, no communication. Then yeah, they do. They think about you a lot. And if they do talk about you, then it's just to find out information about you, on what are you doing and stuff like that, because they want to offer you. And then here we go with the Knight of Cups. You see how the Knight of Cups is, it's, a guy coming with, his horse. He's going to go offer love to someone. So he's going to go offer his love and offer a new beginning. He or she, it could be either or. But that's what they're doing right now. And they're thinking about it and they just don't know how to do it. Okay, they're breaking their head over this. So let's see what the romance angels, what advice they give us. What advice do you give for option number 1? Does their special person talk about them, and what do they say? What advice do you give for those that... Whoa, okay, this one wants to come out. Forgive and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this kind of goes with what I said prior. Forgive and learning. You deserve love. You are lovable. And deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So like I said before, maybe this person hurt you and they want that new beginning. Like, they want you to forgive them. Forgive and learning. They want to be able to move past this and have a new relationship with you. Also, you deserve love. I think we all deserve love. You deserve love and deception. So I feel like this person probably did something to you. Like, maybe they cheated. Maybe they did something behind your back. And you just didn't deal with it. And that's here comes in the forgiving and learning. Let me see. Also, it can be deception. Here it says wearing a false mask. The spying. Maybe they're talking to someone and asking them about you. Or they might even have told a friend, hey, get close to that person or talk to that person more often so I can know, so you can come and tell me what they've been up to, if they're in a relationship or not. Okay? Or if they're spying on you, they could be doing it through a fake page, through another name, or through a friend's page. So you won't know that it's them. Okay? Like wearing a false self mask. And it can also be that they're probably showing you right now that it's not affecting them, but in reality it is. Like, they're losing sleep over this situation. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so with this, I feel as if the oracle is letting you know you do deserve love. Okay? So in the end, it's up to you if you want to forgive this person or not. Here it says forgiving and learning. You can forgive them. It's up to you. The choice is yours. But make sure that you are loved, that you feel loved. That it's not because you feel bad for this person. It's because, you actually feel true love for this person. So, yeah, that's what I have for pile 2. So I see like they're more in their head rather than constantly talking about you. But also, if they are talking about you, or when they do talk about you, it's wanting to know information about you. Okay, so they are spying on you, and if they do talk to someone, which I feel like they do talk about you, but it's more to find out information. It's not so more to just talk about you and talk to their friends and let them know things about what happened in relationship. No, I feel it's more to find out information about you, to see what move to make next, and when is the right time to come in and offer you this. Okay, so this also can mean, now that I'm looking at it, it can mean like, yeah, you can take this opportunity because you do deserve love. Okay, you are lovable. So yeah, that's what I have for pile 2. Just remember that if they are spying you, they could be doing it through a third party, through a different account or something. So you might want to be aware of that. Okay, so that's what I have for pile 1. Yes, they talk about you, not frequently and not about exactly you, but they do it more to figure out information about you, about your lifestyle, but what you do, about who you're with. Okay, that's what I get for option number 1. So now we're going to move on to option number 2. That was option number 1. So now we're moving on to option number 2, which was the elephant. Okay, for those that picked option number 2, is your special someone talking about you, and what are they saying? Is your special someone talking about you, and what are they saying? Is your special someone talking about you, and what are they saying? Do they talk about you, and what do they say? Those that pick option number 1, is their special person talking about them, and what do they say? We'll shuffle. Okay, so is your special someone talking about you, and what are they saying? Okay, I see here the 3 of Cups. Okay. Wow, okay, so I got 2 here. Oh, wow. Okay, so for this option, yes, definitely they are talking about you. And what I see here is more of they may talk to their friends about you, or they may talk to it could be like another female, maybe like a mother, a grandmother, could be like an older woman that they talk about, that they seek for advice, or they just vent to. Here I feel like it's more family, like maybe like a mother, family related, an older sister. I feel like it's an older woman, but it can also be, like a father, someone close to them, like a family member that they talk to. Also here with the 4 of Wands, it can also let me know that it's family. Sorry about that. It could here I feel like they talk about like, let's say here, this is the sentence that comes to my head. I wish that I could have clarity with this person, with you, or I wish I can have a conversation with this person and a new beginning, type of thing. They want a new beginning. They want clarity on a situation. It can also be that I don't know why I'm getting marriage here. Maybe some of you that are watching this video are already married with this person, and you just want to see if they do talk about you or your marriage, and what do they think or what do they say. I just see positive here. Yes, death is here. Maybe they left their like party life for their family life, like their marriage. Like they left all that behind, and they started anew with their marriage. But I see here also hope, like they're hoping they're hoping to have like communication and clarity. Like there needs to be some clarity here in the situation because they want their happiness, or you are their happiness here. So this is what I feel like they do talk about about you to that person, but it's more like venting, and it's more for advice to see how the situation can get fixed. And I feel like this person does talk to this other person, this other woman or man, this other family member does give your special person advice, and this person tells your special person, like, okay, first of all, you guys need to have that sorry, both of you need to have that clarity, and both of you need to have that communication. You need to communicate, and you need to fix things and clarify things between you two so you guys can work this out. That's what I'm getting. Your special person comes to this person, asks them for advice, and this person tells your special someone that you guys need clarity. You guys need to talk. You guys need to fix the situation and leave things clear. Okay? Let me see here. Yeah, because I see like, also it can be that if you're not married and maybe you are together but not married, and you want to know what your special person talks about, it's the same thing. Maybe they talk to like a family member and they tell them, oh my goodness, I'm so happy with this other person. Like your special person tells this empress here that they're happy with you, that they'll leave that all their friends, like all that drinking and partying and stuff, like all that single life behind, and to start a family with you. That's what they want. They want a new beginning with you, that they're happy with you, that you make them happy. That's what I feel here. Okay. But here with the star, I feel like there's like wishing, like hope, like there's clarity on something, that you guys can talk about something here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Like, yes, they do talk about you, but it's more to vent and to talk, ask for advice, and this other person tells your special person have clarity, that there needs to be clarity between you two. You guys need to talk about things, and if there's no issues between you two and you guys are together, or even if you're not together, this person does talk about you and says, that positive things about you to this other person. Okay, that's what I feel like. There's like, they vent to that person, and that person just tells them, that's great, da 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 da. You need to leave all that partying and all that stuff behind so you can focus on something more committed, positive things like that, I feel. But I feel like they it's more to vent and to ask for advice from this person. And this person could be an older woman, like a mother, a grandmother, an older sister, something like that within the family. Or it could be, if it is a friend, then a friend that they see as a sister, as a family member. If it's not a female, then it could be a male, like an older male that they consider family. Okay? But that's what I see. So now let's see what advice the oracle cards can give us for the situation. What advice do you give us for the people that picked option number 2? What advice does the special person talk about them, and what do they say? What advice do you have here? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this is the same one as we got last time. Forgive and learning. So like I said before, maybe this person is ready. Maybe you had issues with this person because they wouldn't leave their party life, they wouldn't leave their family life and everything, and they just realized like I have to leave that behind and commit more to this relationship. And they wish that they can have that clarity with you, that there's a conversation pending between both of you, and they want, for you to forgive them for being that way. Okay, healing family issues, like I said, family members here are involved. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Like I said, it could be a mother, an older mother, or a father that talks to them and gives them advice on your relationship. Okay, Maybe right now they're also focused a lot on their family, on maybe they're having family issues as well, but I feel like it's more that their family is the one that gives them advice and trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. Okay, so maybe you're not trusting that person. Maybe you feel like, oh, okay, if they're talking about me, maybe they're saying something bad. Maybe they're not talking very positive about me or positively about us. What are they saying and stuff like that. It just says to have trust that everything is fine, that everything is okay. Okay, so that's what I get for option number 2. So we're gonna move on to option number 3. So moving on to option number 3. So option number 2 was very positive, I think, for the most part. They want that new beginning with you. They want that clarity. They want that communication with you. They want positive things. They love you. They have a lot of love for you. Okay, so I'm hoping that number 3 is as positive, if not better. So this is option number 3, the butterfly, for those of you who picked option number 3. Okay, so let's get started here. For those that picked option number 3, what is their special person? Does their special person talk about them? And what are they saying? Does their special person talk about them? And what do they say? Does your special person talk about you? And what do they say for those that picked option number 3? Does your special person talk about you? And what do they say? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Whew. Okay, does your special person talk about you? And what are they saying? Okay. The Emperor is the Emperor. Okay. The Queen of Wands. I'm going to take out an extra card here. An extra card. Okay, so this situation, I feel like they do have a lot of love for you, because here is the Empress and here is the Emperor. So it's like, I feel like a twin flame situation. Okay, like you guys are meant to be. Like there's a lot of, and then on top of that, the Ace of Cups landed right under these two. So yes, there's a lot of love. Maybe this is a marriage that we're talking about. This is a really strong connection that you have. Sorry, I'm not involved. That both of you have. But let me see here. Okay. I feel like they do talk to someone, because here I have the Queen of Wands. It could be a woman. It can also be an older woman, you can say here. I feel like this woman here, because I'm looking my eyes directly went to her face. If you can see her face here. I feel like this woman can be very like rigid, very I know this is probably not the meaning for the Queen of Wands here, but for some reason this picture here, like this woman can be very hard or very strong in character, I feel here. And this woman may probably advise your special someone and tell them like, hey, don't let yourself, especially if this is a marriage, it can be like a family member that's letting them know, like, okay, don't let your spouse boss you around. Don't let them tell you what to do. Defend yourself. Or they can vent to this person. Maybe when you guys are having arguments or fights, or something is causing conflicts between you two. And then this person, your special person, just doesn't know what to do, because they have this strong feeling for you, and they wish that this can be in peace, But this other person here can be, let's say, stirring the pot and telling them like, oh no, don't let yourself, things like that. Can be talking about you in a negative way. That's what I feel here. Like like your special person doesn't talk about you negatively. Like they just go to that person for advice, and the other person might tell them like other things, okay, like negative things about you, or to about your relationship, okay. Yeah, like I feel like really like this woman here is very strong in character. I can feel like the tension, like the heavy air even. That's how I feel. um yeah, it could be an older woman. um it could be an older woman. That's what I'm getting, like an older woman. Maybe an older man as well, that has that attitude, like very rigid, like wow. Okay. um Let me see. Let me. Wow, this is. Yeah, see, like everything is just. Okay, give me a clarifier for that one. Maybe they can give me more info on this other person. Okay. And if it's not that case where, like, let's say you know who this person is, this other woman is, and you know that that person doesn't give your special person any bad advice, it could also say that um this woman tells your other person, just have hope and try to fix things, and see what happens, because your special person right now is like at a crossroad. Like they don't know what to do, they don't know which way. So that's why I feel like this person doesn't talk very positively about you, because they feel this way for you, they feel love for you, but on the other hand they have this other person talking into their ear and saying, all these negative things. So they're not sure what to do. And if you're not married, and if you're not married with them, and if you're not together with them, and if you haven't had a relationship with them, then like this person is interested in you, but they just don't know how to talk to you, and they may talk to their friends about you and say, like, who is this person? Should I ask this person out on a date or something? And this person's like, oh no, don't, don't. Why are you into that person? I've heard a lot of rumors about this other, things like that. Negative things like that, which causes like an internal conflict with your person. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, see, it's just causing problems, guilt. This Queen of Wands is just causing negativity between you and your special someone, causing a distance, conflicts, maybe even. So that's what I feel like. Yes, they do talk about you. They could talk about you when you guys are having, if you are in a relationship with this person, when you guys are having conflicts between each other, and this person comes just to stir the pot and just says more negative things. And then this person is just like at a crossroad because they're feeling a type of way for you, but then you have people talking into their ears saying, something else. And if you're not with that person, same thing. That person is interested in you. They do have some type of feeling for you. If it's not love, then they're really attracted to you, but they just have this other people just making them feel bad about the situation, and making your special someone think twice about communicating with you or getting in some type of contact with you. Okay, so let's see what advice the Romance Angels Oracle deck gives us. What advice do you have for those that picked option number 3? Does their special person talk about them, and what do they say? Okay, let's see what advice we have here for you. Okay, let's see. For yourself, romantic feelings. Okay, see? Here we go again with the contradicting. So here, for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. This is exactly what this other person may be telling your special person. For yourself, get out of that relationship. Oh, don't talk to that person. Okay, just stirring up. But they have romantic feelings for you. They have love for you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And it's here, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so I feel here like this person really needs to think about the people that they have around them, and really needs to open their eyes and see that this other person is just being negative and just stirring the pot, and it's not looking for their best interests. Okay, and they really need to just get their thoughts together and see what way they're gonna choose, you know. Like, they can't be that way, and especially like if you haven't done anything to them, or just because they have minor conflicts or things like that, you know, they need to, like, people like that are just being negative and just, you know, that they're just putting them in a crossroad. It's like it's not very good. Okay, so yeah, that's how you know what, maybe if you guys are not in a relationship right now, this just came to my thought. If you're not in a relationship with this person but you were in the past, this person might even tell them, like, you know what, just let go, get rid of that, like, that's your ex, like, just move on, there's more fish in the sea, things like that, things that go against you. Okay, but this person still has romantic feelings for you. Okay, they just don't know like what to do, because like I said before, their feelings are one thing and what this other person is telling them is something different. And here I'm seeing like there's other people besides, now that I'm looking at them properly, like this, there's a special someone, there's like one, a main one, like the Queen of Wands is like one that is they listen to a lot, but there's other people here telling them like the same thing, like that other person's not good for you, just move on, don't listen to them. And this person here is like trying to fight it, because they of their feelings that they have for you. Okay, and they're winning, but yet again they're still at those crossroads where they don't know what to do, because they have all these people telling them one thing, but yet again what they feel is something totally different from what they're being told. Okay, so yes, they do talk about you. They mostly talk about like when they do talk about you, they either they talk about when they have conflicts with you, or if you're not together anymore, which is your ex, they may bring you up, and this other, like, they say like they have, oh, like, I have hope that maybe a relationship can work again. And then you have these people down here telling them like, no, what are you talking about, you don't need that in your life, etc., etc. And if you are with them, let's say you are in a marriage with them, same situation. Like, maybe they talk about when they have conflicts with you, and they just say, okay, like, I wish that things could be better with them. And then here you go again with these people just saying, no, like, that's a toxic relationship. So on and so forth, sorry. But yeah, so that's what I have for you guys. I just hope that in the end, especially for this option, that everything turns out well and they choose the best option. If you love them, and if your relationship is it's good, you know, between you two, that they don't listen to all that negativity. Okay, and they listen to their heart and to what they want. So that's what I have for all of you guys. Remember, if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you like these videos, and I hope that it was useful and hopeful. See, I'm talking all fast. That it was useful for all of you guys, and that it resonated with all, if not most, of all of my viewers, or of everybody that's watching these videos. And yeah, so until next time, bye bye.